Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. The A's attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Chris Sale will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's one of the top strikeout pitchers in the league. Over 225 strikeouts so far on this season alone. And when he's on, you're going to see lots of swings and misses. Quality stuff, and he knows how to strike people out.
Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, Oscar.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. Two first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Sale playing here in his age 31 season. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Here comes the 0-1 and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. The second for one to Aguilar for the double play.
Batting third, the shortstop, Marcus.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch of the at-bat.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep to right center. After it is Verdugo. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The first baseman.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those two out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Roll, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That two-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
The 2-0 pitch.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Simeon at second with 2 down. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Jesus Luzardo is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Here's Michael Brantley, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here comes the first pitch. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out. I got to count 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's J.D. Martinez having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Inside ball 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play.
Yeah, here we are in the middle of summer, and he just keeps contributing in a great way by driving in runs. He's been taking advantage of run-scoring opportunities all season long.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Looking at his career totals, Bogaerts has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And he falls behind 0-2. This one's down to third. Chapman's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Popped high in the air. Aguilar calls for it. 1 away.
Batting 5th, the third baseman.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at ball 1. The numbers on the year: 272, 26 home runs, and 71 runs batted in. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Mark Canha.
So now it's Mark Canha, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. This is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
In now, Sean Murphy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
A pause and the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A's strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder, Alex.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Chapman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Now here's the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Jesus Aguilar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Now here it comes. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Oscar Mercado.
Oscar Mercado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline, and this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down and away, ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Third inning, no score to this point. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. A ball and no strikes. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Sale ready with the 2-0. 2-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the run is Verdugo. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Davis is under it. One down. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. So striding forward now, Michael Chavis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Michael Brantley is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. On the ground to the right side. Oh, a diving stop in time. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Ready now, Matt Olson, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Olson doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Number 2, Chris Davis.
So striding in, Chris Davis. He popped out in his first trip. And now pitch on the way. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of down and in.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Fouled off. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he fouls this one off. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Red Sox, the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Devers carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, ball 1. Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 36 on the year for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's ball 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A little bit outside. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Scorched to third. Chapman brings it in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Piscotty looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 the count to Pillar.
That's
3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now back, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Still even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And another throw over. Here's another 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it's gone into the home bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 11 for him on the season, as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Fastball just inside. Here now the 2-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
4 runs here in this half inning. Ground ball right side. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Red Sox 4 and the A's nothing. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for the Athletics.
Thank you, Heidi.
The designated hitter, Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Mark Canha is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
A little roller toward the hole. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping in, Sean Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses again, ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Three and 1. Here it is.
We got 3-2.
Lifted in the air to center. Pilar's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A's are gone in order. They trail here 4-0. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball well outside. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Here comes Davis, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope their leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. A.J. Puck is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 31, A.J. Puck.
Rafael Devers will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Puck comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Fouled away. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He went deep last time up.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Runner at second here with one man out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first three pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the fourth pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Three and 0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Now the 3-0 offering. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. He's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They lead it 4-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Oscar Mercado.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hot shot down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That evens it up 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. A 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Verdugo backing up on it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Olson hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
This is the classic case of the modern day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
1-1 to count. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pilar. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Red Sox 4 and the A's 2. Now in the box, Alex Verdugo. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-0. Ground ball left side. Chapman has it cleanly. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in once again, Kevin Pilar. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Jesus Aguilar will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for Boston as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ready for another shot now, Matt Chapman. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, Mark Canha. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Digging in, Chad Pinder. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Popped him up. Vasquez moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Sean Murphy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. The A's strand one. They trail it here 4-2. Lou Trevino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Lou Trevino.
Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Vasquez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that's the first out. So here's Michael Chavis now.
Michael Chavis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Turned on down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. High in the air out to center field. Mercado is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
Low for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Comes set, now the pitch. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 32, Matt.
Leading off the inning, Oscar Mercado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Oscar Mercado.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Stephen Piscotty is the batter now, as he looks at a ball 1-0. And the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Base is empty here with nobody out. 2-1 pitch is a splitter, swung on and missed. 2-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit. So we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Matt Olson will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set. Now the pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count 2-1.
One out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Verdugo will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. He's set. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Franklin Barreto will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Athletic. Number 1.
Striding into the box, Matt Chapman. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Chaz Roan takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Looking to minimize the damage here. 0-1 the count. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. The set and the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A's have to settle for just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox lead it 4-3. Yusmeiro Petit is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Robbie Grossman is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Athletic. Now playing left field. Number 8.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the designated
Here
hitter,
comes the first pitch.
J.D.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The Athletics are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Grounder down the line at third. Chapman's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's gone 2 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
2-2. Read this one almost in books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Good battle. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And that's the 2nd out. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 4-3 game. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and up next the ever versatile Chad Pinder.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got the work cut out for them.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Wind up and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get. But retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here's the pitch. Sean Murphy is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's fouled away. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Oscar Mercado. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Chris Sale picks up his team-leading 13th win. Jesus Luzardo was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Brandon Workman records the save, his league-leading 45th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For